All right, welcome to Fix It Bill's Garage. Today's project, this is a 2006 Yamaha Raptor 80cc kids ATV. It's a 3-speed, forward gears only. So the problem we're having with this is intermittent start. And what's happening is you turn the key on and engage the starter, and all you hear is the relay click. And so changed the relay, put a new relay in, and it was working just fine. Rode it for a bit and then let it sit, and then it didn't want to start. So I have already started it and pulled it around into the garage this morning. I put the key in, hit the button, she fired right up. Now let's try the second time and see if it fires right up. So we'll turn the key on. She's in neutral, the light came on. There's no other safety switches on it that work. Now this safety switch, if the motorcycle is in gear, then you have to lock this front brake and push that down. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. All right, so you lock that into position and it'll start while it's in gear. So right now we just got the key on, battery's on, and we're gonna see if she starts. Run. Fires right up. Now, you see here I got a brand new, haven't mounted it up in there because what was happening is I let it sit for a little bit and then it would just click. It wouldn't start. And so I believe what is the problem, I need to adjust the idle a little bit on it. So I believe what was happening is wiring is a little bit corroded, the connections might be damaged on it, and also the battery is too small for the bike. It doesn't have enough cold cranking amps to bridge the gap in the relay all the time, especially once the relay coils have been heated up. So when she's cold, she fires right up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and clean the connections and all that, and test ride the bike again and see what it does. And if the battery then all of a sudden it goes to clicking, because what would happen is it would click, 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 but if you tap the relay, it would immediately start. So what it's doing is the plunger inside is not, you hear it click, but it's not, whatever reason, it's not fully engaging. So if it starts doing that again, we'll pull it off and verify that the relay isn't bad, because you know, you get brand new relays and they go bad, or they are just bad straight from the factory. So brand new relays on it. The battery is a little bit too small. Actually, I took another battery that I had for my kids quad and put in it, and this was the battery that was in it. And now it says 6 amp hour, 12 volt, 6 amp hours. But I need significantly more cold cranking amps. So cold cranking amps is what you need for that solenoid relay to fully engage and allow the voltage to jump over. So either that, or I'm having a problem with the starter button, and it seems to be only after it heats up and then you let it sit. So I have verified that the charging system is working properly on the bike. So I'm going to go through, clean all the connections, make sure I'll repair any of the connections that are damaged, because the positive battery terminal does show some signs of being repaired, and so maybe the connector's not getting enough power draw. So, but I do believe once I clean all the connections, if I have the intermittent start issue again, then it's a battery. So we'll go ahead and replace the battery on it and test again. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go through and test the entire wiring harness on the starting circuit. We're gonna test the battery. We're gonna test the voltage regulator. We're gonna test the relay, starter relay, and connections, repair any connections that we find. So that's where we're at. Stay tuned.